Today, we're going to be looking at Korean AR magazines. I picked this up at Gat Guns in Dundee, Illinois, excuse me, and it was in their barrel by the door, buy it before you leave kind of thing, and it was like $8. And so, well, you know, an AR magazine's an AR magazine until I found out the SWTs from Sportsman's Guide were not the best AR magazines. So I thought I'd pick one up and take a look at it. For $8, how could you go wrong? So it did come with this dust cover, which is pretty nice, and it seems to be very well made. I weighed it before the video, and it comes in at 6.3 ounces or 178 grams without the dust cover. And for comparison purposes, I took my Magpul, and it weighs 5 ounces or 140 grams. And there was no dust cover on this one. So let's take a look and see what they look like inside. Okay, this is the first time I'll be opening it up. Okay, I push forward like a Magpul. Okay. Seems like a good solid base plate. There's our spring, our follower, and our base. Our spring base just came off. How about that? It seems to not want to stay on. Isn't that interesting? So it's kind of like a come-off piece. I've never seen a base plate like that. Interesting. Just remember to put it on the right way. Okay. So we'll keep it that way. And we'll take a look at our Magpul for comparison purposes. That's my fault. Got away from me. Okay, the spring is about a little bit longer on the Koreans. The base plate probably seems a little tougher on the Korean one than on the Magpul one. Very comparable though. A little larger. Physically a little larger. Spring gauge looks about the same. Follower looks similar. Both plastic followers. And both plastic spring bases. Okay, let's put it back together. Okay. So far, so good. Is that right? No, that's wrong. So we're going backwards. There we go. Okay, seems to have come together pretty good. Otherwise, I went backwards. Let's see here. Back. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Going from the front. There we go. Okay. There we go. We're all set. Okay, let's try it in the gun and see what happens. Remember the AR-15 from Ruger, the AR-556 from Ruger does tend to have a little sensitivity as far as magazines from what I've seen. Okay, it's a little tight. I actually did shoot this at the range. It doesn't fall free. I'm really pushing this button here, believe me. And you really got to pull it out. There it goes. It does feed, though. I will say that. It does feed. You don't have a drop-free magazine. I'm not going to take my Dremel tool to this and, grind away until it fits. For $8, I'm not going to be picking up any more of these. Nice idea. Maybe your AR-15 is not as magazine sensitive as mine, but for me, this will be the last one I ever purchase. This will go in the same box with the SWT magazines from Sportsman's Guide. Just disappointed. I liked it, but for the price, it looked like a good magazine, but it just doesn't seem to work very good in my Ruger AR-556. See, that goes in there, falls out no problem. This one again, doesn't want to really push it in there. It will work, but see, I'm pushing the button. It's not releasing. I figure really got to yank it out. So, it's a failure. It's not good for me. It might work for you. Perhaps I'll trade this magazine for one that I like and respect and use in the future. But for me, this is a failure. So, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.